Oh, welcome. My name is Brian Knight and I live near Melbourne in Australia, and it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. So we're coming slowly to the end of this trading week. Let me just share this to start with. Welcome, Darren.
Brian.
So, yeah, welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Please note that any trades discussed in this group are to be classed purely as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other and we're not financial advisors. There is a full risk disclosure there, and also about a little bit about us as live session traders. Wow. So how many? 20-something trades in a row? Yeah.
Well, it's about 19 out of 20 or something.
Oh,
It, um, Based on the time they've finished.
yeah. Yeah. Well,
Some of
that's
them have been
okay.
in for a while, and if you see what I mean. So,
Mm, mm. Looks
obviously,
like this AUD CAD just moved a little slowly. But we're still in that sort of downward um, move. I'm just doing the pullbacks, drop, pullback, drop, just a little painful. What's this? Oh, CPI indicators coming up. All
I mean, a lot
right.
of the trades I'm still in. I just, they're all just going sideways.
Meandering. Yeah. There's nothing. Mm.
There's nothing
And
really
I
going.
think that, and I think, Dara, the reason why that is, except for any US one, is that basically they're waiting for the US election results
Yeah,
and stuff. So that's going to be another sort of couple of weeks, really, of potentially of just again maybe going sideways on it. I noticed the Euro USD sort of done a bit of a pull up. We'll have a look anyway as we go further down. Welcome, Tom.
Hi, everyone.
So, yeah, you're right. Normally you would see straight green or a red, but this has gone red, green, red, green, red. It's just a little bit crazy. Anyway, you've had a very nice run of profitable and relatively quick too, which has been good. All
yeah.
right, that's AUD We'll have a look at some of these others. Uh, AUD that's still selling out as well. Again, it's red, green, red. That sort of now there is this um, multi-time frame that's sort of down, 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 which means, well, potentially there's a pull up before it will maybe continue down, because that's the overall. But it has dropped now out of this sort of rising channel, and it's come down, but it hasn't broken the bottom. So we'll just see. Looks like it's now making another sort of channel across here. Well, it's starting to anyway. Still in the sell on that one. Right. AUD, well, thing is yeah, pull back up. Okay, AUD JPY. Oh, so the JPYs the last few days have done a nice push up, have now dropped off. I'll have a look at some of the others, but this one definitely. What's this? Japanese consumer confidence. Okay. Previous 2.7. The prediction is this is going to go, um, yeah, below. Anyway, we'll just see what happens, which will give. I think that the RBA will probably hold out in November, the first Tuesday in November, but then December, the word is there might be some sort of a cash rate cut. We'll see. They're very Of course, anyway, the figures last night I saw that was um, inflation has come down. And the reason why it's come down is the lowest 20% of society has taken the biggest hit. They're the ones that are sort of tightened up as hard as they can and potentially, having to either sell their house or whatever to survive still. Um, Pretty severe. Right. This we don't have a sellout on it yet on the daily. We're still just waiting, and it hasn't come. Is it outside of the rail for you, Darren?
No, it never really pushed outside. It just sort of touched the top of
Okay,
the rail and
touched and then
profited
pulled
me out.
away
And
and came back to touch and pulled away. Okay,
yeah,
so you may not, unless it sort of gets back out of the rail, you may not
well, I
take
wouldn't be
this
looking
sell.
to. I wouldn't be looking to sell this if I got a short now. I'd want to see it
Okay,
push further
right,
up into
right,
more uncomfortable territory.
yeah, okay, no worries. Um, and if you look on the daily, there is heaps up here that it can go for. So,
Yeah.
um, right, AUD NZD. Now we're just going sideways on this. There's no sell on it yet. There's no short. And you may not take this either, Darren, unless it pushes further up
No,
as well.
again, it's not really.
It's not fulfilling the criteria for you,
No, it's not.
unless it pushes up further. It depends on what the CPI will come out with, and I think it's just waiting for that. So
Yeah.
that's next week. And as I've always said, the longer something goes sideways, the more powerful either up or down it will go. You just got to work out which way you think it'll be. AUD Singapore sideways as well. What have I got there? Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, this is a sort of Michelangelo Martin type thing. Just grab that. There we go. Yeah. So this has got a down, down, down. So we're talking about it pushing back, coming down here, pushing back up again, and then selling off. So it's something that I'm just following but I'm not. Oh, yes, I am. I was in this trade. So because it's shorted, it's going to potentially pop. We'll just see what happens anyway. Look like it's going for the long down here.
Are you still in the short?
AUD Oh, sorry. What
Are
was
you
that?
still in that short?
Yes, from that sell there, from the change of the trend bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sort of stay in a bit longer until anyway. Um, it did. It's a bit like Darren's, and things are just sort of meandering sideways a bit. I'm looking for it to. I'm looking for it to drop further, but it might get that pullback before it drops out. There's a fair bit of imbalance up there. ADUSD. Now, that's interesting. Oh, I expected a bit of a pull up on that. Okay. Well, here's um so if we look at this one, Tom, from a Michelangelo Martin perspective, I think this was all down I know it can't have been because that daily isn't up. Anyway, so with a fib from a low to the high, it's actually come back and basically just broken that low there. So at the 71, it came back, touched it, and then dropped off. So it just means that if you had to set up an order for this, either a buy stop or a limit order, it would have stopped you out. But that has had this as a buy, so that wasn't consistently all of them saying sell. Does that make sense? Maybe.
It does, but you realize you're going the wrong way on your fib. On the 4 hour?
Yeah, you're thinking from the high to the low here.
Well, yes and no, because look at your daily. You're on a downtrend.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you shouldn't be
absolutely.
looking for the buy back up as it is. So that fib is wrong. Just get rid of that fib real quick.
Yeah, I'll take it off. Yep. But I had it on as a pullback indicator anyway. Yeah.
No, I understand that. No, I get it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying on the daily we're on a downtrend.
We're on it down,
So
yeah.
the only way I'm using the fib is if you go into the 4 hour
Yeah.
where that short is.
At the top here.
No, at the bottom where it just created the last short.
Oh yeah, yeah, this one.
That one right there. Go to that short.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Yep.
And then blow that up a little bit. There you go. And then actually we're in a downtrend.
Yeah, yeah,
So the
absolutely.
way I'm using the fib is I'm only looking for a pullback at this point. Put your fib on from the top of that red
Yeah.
wick down to a pullback of the 618-786 area,
Mm-hmm.
and then a further push down. And
That
and let me explain why. Now go to
yeah.
your daily. Okay, and then you see that long wick down there to your left on the daily,
Mm-hmm.
to the very top up there where your triangles are.
Yep.
That's the fib you're looking at for how far this is going to pull back to. So you want to go from the low.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the whole year.
Well, yeah, but even here it breaks structure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's broken structure. You're right.
Did it or did it just wick?
No, no. No, weak. You're right. Well,
Oh
no,
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 it broke.
no,
Nope, it
no, it
broke.
broke structure. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, so it broke structure. So I'm still looking at this as a sell.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I have it set up as the pullback to this area to get
Mm-hmm.
into the trade for a further push down. And
Mm-hmm.
if you look at your 618 box and your 78 box, it's just a couple hundred pips down. How much is that actually?
Yeah, it's not that far.
To the
Well,
7-1, it's 117 pips.
yeah, 120, 170, yeah.
So and if you look, you still have room on your rails.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it can push
absolutely.
into those rails a little.
I suppose what I'm also saying here is that these multi-time frames are not consistently all the same color. So it wasn't a how would I should not well, maybe I wasn't, but you shouldn't assume that there's going to be a significant pullback to then blow into the same direction from a high to a low or low to high, if that makes sense. So what I was saying is because of this, then there could have been a pullback up here to the 71 before it dropped, but it wouldn't because there's all of these down with one up. Does that make, well, maybe it doesn't make sense. If we go to Euro AUD, I'll show you what I mean. If you go to Euro, well, they're not there now, but see, that's why it changes here on the lower time frame. But here, these were all down, right? Now the lower time frames are in a buy because, let me show you. See how the price on the 4 hours has basically rocketed up here. Like we were here yesterday, I think it was, around there. Yeah. And then it's pushed up and then pulled back down, then pushed right up here. Broke the short, but didn't break the high, and now it's pulling back down again. So overall, we've got a sell on it. If you look at the daily, you look at the daily, it's easy enough to see there's for a while there's a sell, pull back, you know. So I'd be looking, these were all the one color, which is different to the way AUD USD has always been this different, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and you're right. You're looking at this pulling back up to say 71 here, and then drop, not break or either breaking or whatever the short, but maybe not breaking structure up here, then selling out again, and further down to here, at least. And I would totally agree with that. Totally agree. Right. The CAD CHF still sideways. Yeah. Forget that. CAD J, there's a pullback now because yesterday there was this really nice push up. Now we've got a short.
Yeah. I'm in it.
Okay. You're in it for a sell.
Yeah.
So you grab that little pullback. I think it'll turn and go back up. But
I do too.
no, okay. Because I think overall it's going back up. That's why I put that sort of placeholder in place there.
Right, but I think it's coming back to there.
Yeah, and then it can take off.
Right.
Okay, no worries. That's CAD-J. CHF JPY would have done the same. Yep.
Yep.
Correct.
Got that one too.
Yeah, got that short. I didn't. I'm not into that. You reckon I might come back to the 71?
Yep.
Okay.
And if it doesn't, oh well.
Oh well, he says. Yeah. Well, we've got
take a little bit of profit. I'm all right.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit is better than nothing. That's right. Now these euros, this is where the euro has really spiked. I don't know if that's coming up. What was there? No, that was manufacturing. Oh, well. I don't know if that was from the Lagarde, whether she said very much. I didn't think there was much movement, but now there's a long that has pushed up significantly, broken structure and everything. We'll just see now whether it comes off. And I'm looking for this to sell.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I think we'll get a short here sometime soon. I'm actually not gonna, well, I might do it. I'll look at this as an entry here for the sell, but we'll see.
Well, I'm looking for this to continue pushing up.
Continue up, yeah.
Oh, ultimately I am too. I'm just saying I'm thinking it's going to sell all the way back to the lower fib. Sweep all this liquidity first,
Yeah.
where all these lows are.
Mm-hmm.
Down there where you have your 7-1 on the daily.
Yeah.
That's why I think this is going to push down too, and then turn around and take off again.
Yeah, down here.
Yeah, it's just that liquidity just been sitting there too many days. I'm sure they do not like that.
You reckon down here somewhere?
Yeah, or just past that last low. Just sweep all that liquidity in here.
But Darren will be all right. It'll be back to his sort of like entry. But you've been in this for a while, like Darren. Like it's just going a bit crazy there. Sideways, up, down. It just won't break through that middle line there.
No.
You reckon it'll buy? Interesting. Anyway, okay. Well, hopefully, Darren, it stays above your stop loss, and it might continue up. But I'm looking for this to potentially sell out, unfortunately. Where's the? Oh, yeah, here.
We've got some Euro news next week, haven't we? That's middle of next week. To shake things up.
And the Aussie news too.
Yeah.
So that monthly CPI, which could, you don't know, it could weaken it off and push it up. Anyway, we will see, won't we? EuroCAD. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. Now, this was something that you got me to set up yesterday, Tom. So off there to there, it's come back into that range, actually slightly above it. That's the 618 to 78. That's the box. Look at it push up into there. Now it's looking at this to sell and potentially. Why is that daily? Okay. I think this will, yeah, I think we're going to get a short and then sell. I don't know whether it'll break that high. What do we got here? That's just business climate stuff. What are your thoughts, Tom?
Well, I have a secondary trade area set up already. So I put my fib on from the high to the very low and do the 618 box up at the top, which is higher than this one. So I'm looking at it as this is going to turn here and we're going to get a short coming out of this area, or it's going to keep pushing higher and go to the secondary entry. Which would make sense on the daily time frame.
Yeah, daily, that's right. It's interesting, sort of from the daily, we've got, a high, a slightly lower high, a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then all of a sudden a higher low. It's like,
Right.
is that a change? But there is lots down here still. I mean, just look at it down here.
Right. That's why I'm saying I think it's going to pull back on the do it
Yeah.
on the daily time frame, on the 618 on the daily time frame.
Where do you want it from that
No,
peak or
no, from where
no
it's at
from
now, right there. Yep,
yeah, down
down
to
to
there.
there.
I'll do it on the 4 hour. It's okay. I'll
Well,
get.
wherever you like, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I know that, Tom. There. Wow. Okay. So it'll break structure there
Maybe.
potentially 6171 or whatever, and then drop back off. Yeah, it's a maybe. That's right. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Right. So I'm watching it out of here because if it turns here, we get, three candles down and it's all of a sudden it says short and all this other stuff and it keeps underneath this range box,
Hmm.
then I'll look at shorting it to get into it.
Yeah, because I think it will. But anyway, that's
But if it pushes down and then turns and pushes right back up, I'm setting up my box up here.
yeah, okay. You mean further up here, like in this section here, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me just put one, I'll put one on. So we've got something like that. It's good. We just look at what things do. And we come back and we see it. Like there's okay, yesterday there isn't any way that I thought this was going to push back and take this short out. It has
Mhm.
quite easily taken it out. It's now whether it'll take out the high on that to break structure before, or whether it doesn't, because it's in a downtrend there. If it breaks there, then it's as you said, turning back up into this area. Okay.
Or it just keeps pushing up today,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
which is
Good.
possible too.
Yeah. It is
So you
possible.
got to remember we're midweek. It's already Wednesday.
Um.
I'm sorry, it's
No, it's
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going to
I'm
say,
sorry, it's
whoa, which day are
Thursday.
we on?
So
Yeah.
we have news coming up
Hmm.
at 1 a.m. tonight, basically London.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. London Open.
Right.
Hmm.
So it wouldn't surprise me if we just kept popping up until we hit the higher time frame
Yeah.
or the higher
Peak.
fib,
Yeah.
and then turned on Tuesday back down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just keep that in mind as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
this was just in no man's land for me, so I'm
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
going
Are
anywhere near.
you are you still in it or did that get you out down here?
No, not in this now.
I
Yeah,
think you got
was I
in,
in it?
Obi.
Yeah, I
I think
think I
you
did.
got into it somewhere here. I think it was this back at the end of August, and it did this, came down. I think you profited there, and then it's pulled back up again.
Yeah.
It is a rambling. Anyway, Euro CHF.
Oh, this is painful as
Right.
well. This is just
Yeah, I know it is, isn't it? You're waiting
completely
for that
painful.
to drop down. Oh no, actually, for it to buy, that's what you want,
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah.
I don't know whether that's what it's going to do.
No,
Well,
I
it
don't.
will. It will buy, which it's done. So this is uh, yesterday we looked at this. So I like this from the perspective we didn't have that as low, so now it's there. We're looking at this being the 71 there. Let's see if this pans out because it is pulling back. We don't have a long low. Whether this will make it back up to the 71 and then turn to come back down, because I think it'll sell, unfortunately, Darren, sorry.
No, it's all right. I've got.
I don't think it'll make the other side of the rail. But, like things happen.
Stop loss has moved up, so it's in a sort of early narrow channel, and I'm getting positive swaps. So if it does drop, it'll only
Did
be a
you
small
take
loss.
it from the bottom down here further up, or?
Yeah, right, yeah, over there to the left. That
Right.
long, just after the big wick there.
This one here.
No, keep going left.
I left down here. Oh, you're up here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's pushed. It went up, came all the way back down, up again, and
Yeah.
it's been drifting downwards. And
Yeah.
and there was stop losses just below the
Yeah, you haven't
that big
moved it.
pullback.
Okay. Well, you did move it, but from the bottom up to where that long was.
Yeah.
Okay. Rightio. Well, I want to see what happens with this over. Well, this may not happen before that. It may be for next week, as you said, Tom, maybe till Tuesday. It'll just keep sort of creeping its way up, 7-1, and then drop off. I think it'll sell. Like even the 30-minute hasn't changed with that push up. Like they're still down. This is what we had sort of looked at yesterday was from the high to the low. It was going to push up maybe around into this area and then drop off. That's why I've got that and then break the low here. Okay. Well, that one's to watch. We'll see what happens there too. Whether I set up some sort of a sell stop or not. But it'd have to go up above. It doesn't. It might even just come up to 61 and pull away, then go up. I mean, they do whatever they like to do.
Yeah.
You
don't have much choice. You're along for the ride.
Yeah, that's right. And here we go. Another example. See where it's just slowly pull, like it's got the short there. We'll wait for the long. Same sort of thing. High to low there. Let's see what it does. You got into the lot. You would have been knocked out of that one, Darren. Yeah, probably.
No, I don't trade this pair, do I? So.
Oh no, you don't trade it. Sorry, that's right. You have a
phobia.
A phobia. Yeah, I was going to say allergy or whatever. Euro JPY. Yeah, it made it and then it's pulled back down again. Now pushing up. Oh, look, so much up here. So much. Luckily, you got profited out of that one, and now we're waiting for the sellout.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know about this at the moment. We'll just see. It may pull back down to that 71 before it comes back. That's what we've sort of set up there. We'll see what happens. Euro NZD. This is the same as the AUD. Oh. Okay, let's make that a new high there. Whether that pulls back down. Remember, we have this as an up. So at some point we'll have a pullback down before it does go up. Probably not a good time to get into this one for a buy, but we'll see. Euro Singapore. Oh, here we go. It's doing it. Wow. broken structure. Broke it there, broke it there. Rightio. Whew. Is interesting to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there's no way I thought it would have pulled up that high. Well, sorry, it could, but that's interesting. Come up here, not break the rail, and then potentially push back down again. Could be a few trades in this because this is still. Oh, look at it on the daily though. We've got a green on the trend bar. Wow. Okay. Couple of green. Okay. Rightio. So euro strengthened up enough. I don't think it will maintain it. Something's going on. It'd be interesting to see. Like I just, anyway, it's good. All right, Euro USD, that's done a pull up too. Yep. I think this will sell. It took out that low. It's now just pulled up, but I think we're going to get a short at some time soon here, and it
I'm in
come
this.
further down. Unit for the buy.
Yep.
Oh, what do you do, Tom? As soon as it gives you a red candle, do you?
No, go down to the 4 hour. Real nice and tight in there.
Okay, hang on. 4 hour nice and tight. You want to get this bit here. Yeah. Well, you got a gap in there.
Find that fair value gap
Yeah, it's in here.
right there.
Yeah. Oh,
No, I'm in tighter than that. Go down.
huh?
You see where the long is?
Yeah. Yeah, where the long is, yeah.
Yeah, go to your left. There's a fair value gap right there. See the
Oh,
long?
in here.
Yeah, from the green to the red candle.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
No, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah. So the moment the
Oh,
candle,
yeah,
the
yeah,
moment the candle closes above it,
yeah.
I set my trade, and that red
Right.
wick wicked me in,
Yeah. Came
and
back
then it
down.
turned and got the long and took off.
Yeah. Oh, you had it set
And
up.
my
Okay.
stop is right there at the
At this.
that green. See that really long green wick?
Yeah, this one.
No, no, right next to the long.
Oh, you mean the here is your stop
Yeah,
loss? Yeah, but
and my stop. No,
where's your
that's
yeah,
what
the
I'm saying. Hold on.
stop's down here.
No, it's not. See the wick
There.
just above it to the left? There's my stop.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you choose that one?
Because it's the most recent one on this side of that fair value gap.
Why not? Oh, on that side. Gotcha. But
So all I
the
do,
next one over is the candle above it. Okay, but the wick down. Okay.
right? So all I do is I wait till I get an
Yeah.
opposite side candle. So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
went green,
yeah.
green, green,
Yeah.
and then it went red.
Yeah.
I put my stop down here underneath that green
Yeah.
wick because it had already been taken, and my
Right.
entry at the top of the green candle.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And what do you deal with your TP, Tom?
I let it run till it tells me differently.
So you've got to physically be there. You haven't said anything.
No, no, I have to. I will stop it when I'm ready.
And will that be if you get a red candle?
No, it'll be if it says short.
Right. Yeah, fair enough. But you actually have to be there when it does that, though.
Well, no, because it's every 4 hours you get a new candle.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I may check on it 2, 3 times a day
Yeah.
and just keep moving my stop loss up,
Yeah.
chasing the candles.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, what your strategy would be, whether you're taking a TP, whether you're doing a trailing stop, whether you're manually
Yeah,
moving it.
yeah, I'm just
Okay.
manually moving it.
Okay. Okay. Because I think this will short and come back down anyway.
See, here's the thing though. Go to your daily.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it took the long,
Yeah. Took a lot. And
and
broke.
it
Broke
and it's
structure.
right, and it spiked down. You got your spike. You got your push
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah.
If it breaks this 618 right here, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So all I did was I just rolled the dice saying, I think this is going to be the bottom, and got
Oh,
in.
I don't think it is.
If it's not the bottom, it's going to come up
Yeah.
here, turn, and
Yeah.
start heading back down. I'll just get out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
At that point, I'll take the sell.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is the kickoff point for that push
Yeah.
back up,
You're in.
I'm in.
Yeah. No, I see 71 there. I think it'll come up, bounce off that, and then drop out.
It may.
Yeah. We're already in October.
I'm already in profit, so I'm not really worried about it. And
Yeah,
let
true.
it come back and
Do whatever it likes to do, right? Yeah, fair enough.
exactly. So
I think that'll bounce off there. Okay, all right. Because I think the USD is still strong. I don't think I don't think this is the turn yet. I think it'll keep pushing other currencies down for another couple of weeks. We've got to see we've got to see the orange Jesus go down.
yeah. Yeah, my stop is 27 pips.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's okay.
That's beautiful.
Anyway, we'll see when pre-market open, because it's the last one I'm doing for this week, and then we'll see how we go for next anyway. And I'll be on market open, but I won't be the next morning or the next day, because I've got to go to that appointment, the cardiologist appointment. So, and I've got to leave really early from here. Okay. Now the GBPs. All right, GAs are still, oh yeah, still moving up. Darren, you're still okay.
Yeah.
Interesting though. Look at that. So we set this up yesterday. Everything is up, but it pushed further up. So I'll need to move the fib up and move this up. So basically, okay. It pushed up, got along, it pulled back only to the 618, then pushed back up. So we'll just see how long this will take before it comes back to, say, 71 and then push up. Does that make sense?
Yes and no.
Because
Because if you
you're looking at the daily to push up to that and then come back down, are you?
no, I'm saying go to your 4 hour
Yeah, I'm there.
and just the 4 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your fib from uh your short up at the top of the
Good.
left
Yeah. Choose the low.
to the low. That's the low.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, just like that. Look where it pulled back to. That's the low. It pushed up. It broke structure.
He'll pull back to that 71, you reckon?
Here, look. You see the very low?
Over here.
No.
Or this. That one, yeah.
That one right there. Okay, if you
Yeah.
follow that up, that green chain up,
Yeah.
right there, you broke structure to the previous high.
Yeah.
Nope, right next to it. Go back. Right next to it. Right next to it. One more. Over one little peak. Right there. So
Yeah.
those bodies on those candles closed above this range that was all wick.
Yep.
So then you're looking for the pullback to the 7-1-6-1-7-8 area. And it tapped the 618 and popped out.
Yeah.
The trade should have been set up in this area, if that makes sense.
Aha. Okay. Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you don't think that's going to come back to the 618 or 71 now?
No, I think it's gone. I think it's going to come back maybe to that red little line there in the middle, the bottom red wick next to that long.
Yeah.
It's going to hit that because that's a support area and then bounce out and take off again.
Yeah, potentially. Okay, we'll wait.
So now that's where I'm setting up my next trade because mine didn't trigger because I didn't set the trade. I had doubts, so I didn't do it.
But that's interesting that yeah. So these shorts and longs are actually quite important from that sort of fib setup perspective because you want to go from where if you went from here to there, it's sort of like not really.
That's your range.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I know. Okay, that makes sense.
So the only thing that would change in all of this is if it got up to that short on the left, that wick, and it doesn't beat it.
Yeah.
Because then if it doesn't beat it, it's going to turn and come back down to beat this low.
Yeah. 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 Okay. But it's still going up. That's the thing. What I'm looking at is there's up. So we're going to need to have some sort of pullback. And what you're saying is it's already done that pullback.
Right. So if it's going to pull back,
do another pullback, but not do the full. Yeah. Okay.
It's going to pull back from wherever it stops at the top here down to this bottom wick.
Yeah. Okay.
So that would be your new fib. So now move. So now move this fib over.
Yeah, but it would have to have a short here, though.
No.
Okay.
Here, move the top of the fib over to the top of that green wick now.
Which I had it at, yeah.
Right. Okay. So now you're looking for this to pull back, but not be in this area. Because if it's in this area, there's a possibility it's still going down. So you want it to come back to no more than the 50. Tap that red wick right there and push off. Before it makes a big move up and break that high on the left, that wick, it's going to have to do a quick pullback.
Pick up whatever liquidity is still sitting there and then take off.
Exactly.
Like it did over here.
Which is the fair value gap right in the middle.
There.
See the fair value gap that it just created?
It's in there.
Nope, right between the two green wicks. 1, 2.
Oh, yeah, there and there, you reckon?
Yeah. So I'm looking for this to pull back, come underneath that fair value gap, not break this red small indecision candle, and take off again.
Okay, we'll see. I felt I had it that we had the fib there from that because I had a short from the high there down to the low. Now, because we haven't broken there, I don't know whether we should be moving this fib. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm just okay.
Oh, no,
so
you're right.
Yeah,
you're 100% right, Brian. That's why I'm saying it. As long as it doesn't beat this, I'm setting up for the buy because I think it's going to beat this high.
Yeah, I think it'll break that, to be honest. But anyway, we'll see. We will see tomorrow. I'll have a look and then I'll GA. Okay, no worries. But not break the low because Darren doesn't want it to. He needs it to go further up. So, which I agree. I want to get into it. I think I am anyway. Let me have a look. I'm in the buy anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's just as long as it doesn't break the low. Pull back. Okay. GBPCHF. Oh, that is a significant pull up there, isn't it? Broken that whole trend line. Okay, and we got a long on it. Still this is one of the annoying ones, isn't it, Darren? You just needed to go to the other side of the rail.
I'm up on this one too.
For the buy?
Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as it closed that fair value gap, got on the other side, I got in.
Yeah, look at it in there. Okay. GBP CHF, sideways, rubbish. Look at it. Down, down, up, down. GJ. Oh, and it has done a pullback. Okay, now let's see what happens here. This also too is a setup for a up, up, up. And it's now got a short and a pullback. Let's see if it comes back to the 71 to take off. So I think it'll buy further. Okay, GN, where we got time? Oh, okay. GN's pushing up as well. Same as GA. Where is it in the rails? Come on. There you go. Oh. Yeah, I'm still in the buy on that. That's right. Let's see. I didn't even put a fib on this. Okay, let's do that now. Yeah, to there. Let's see if that, oh, wrong way. All right. Now the question is, will it pull back to there for a further buy? Let us see. Just making a little bit higher, a little bit higher. We've still got a long, so this is just really pullbacks before it buys. Okay. GBP and Singapore. No. Rubbish.
I'm still in the buy on this.
Yeah, I know.
August.
Yeah, it just doesn't want to make it the other side, does it?
Almost like 3, 4 or 5 doji candles in the daily succession.
Wow, look at that though.
It's barely moved for days.
Yeah, but look at this though. It's come from that low here, pushed up to that high. It came down to the 71, right? right on it and then pushed away.
Mm.
So I think this is going up. Really should have had a trade on that one. Anyway, we'll
Now's the
see.
time to get in.
Yeah, but it hasn't broken the high here. But yeah, you're right. Now is the time. All right, because we've got a long on there. We don't have a long here. The short on the daily, though, is the most recent, Tom. So that's not necessarily a good sign. We've got to wait for a long here, really.
Right, because this could actually just be a big flag back up to
Yeah,
the
yeah, back up. Yeah,
short
before it starts dropping back
before it
down
drops
again.
off.
So I'd be, no. Okay. GU. It's done its little pullback here. I think this will go further, sell out further too. We've got a long here, though. I think we'll get a short, probably from the mid. Just that US dollar is just still gonna hang in there and push down on these ones anyway. All right. Yeah, okay. NZD CAD still. Oh, that's unexpected. For me anyway, that I suppose it's got to have some pullback, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's to pull back that. I'm still in this in the daily.
For the sell, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what it does.
Hopefully it's going to go further.
Let's see if it makes it back here somewhere before it drops off. Okay, NZD CHF. No, see, that hasn't done anything. I still think this is just, yeah, this is selling. Well, okay, so if you've got all of these as downs, potentially there's a pullback before it continues down. Okay. I think I'm still in the sell on that one. NJ. Rightio. Yeah, I don't like it. What do you think, Tom? You think this will come
I'm
back
setting
down
up for a
here?
buy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but how far will it come back down before it does? I think
Well,
it'll buy two. Yeah.
I was gonna say I have. Let me see how you have your fib. You're going from there to there. Oh, I see. Hmm. I see. I don't think it's gonna come all the way back.
Mm.
So I actually have my fib set up from uh, the last high, which was, I'm sorry, the last lower high, which is next to that long.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it will push further down. I think
Do
it'll
you?
come down. Yeah, without breaking. I think it'll come down, not break this, but maybe slightly take out that long because we've got a short here now. You'd have to get a long, and how far, like it just depends. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. For me, though, it would need to pull back down before it comes up to break that high. And there's another high further over here. There, see? It didn't do that. It didn't break this high. It came up, came up, came up. Still hasn't taken that short out. I think there's a pullback down here to get more before it can push itself up. Right, yeah. We'll just wait and see. That'll be on my chart anyway. NU's still going to go down. Yeah. Did a little pull up. I think just got further to go. Done this ramble and now it's pushed down. Yeah. And I don't think it's moving. It's not going the other direction anytime soon. Singapore is still pushing up. We've got a short on there now, but I think we'll get another long push. I can't see it. Like this is anyway, maybe not yet. There will be a pullback. I don't think it's ready for it yet. USD CAD, time wise, got to go. Wow, look at that. See how strong that just, and you'll see it in USD CHF, same, still it's meandering here over. UJ would have pushed further up. Yeah, it's got a short, but it's going to push further. Good indication. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, it's all just a whole lot of. And USD Singapore, yeah, it's had a short, but I think we'll get a long, just like this. See how it's shorts and then there's a long straight away. Short, long. We're going to get another long on it. I don't think it's going to pull back very far. So where's gold? Up again. Oh, yeah, no, it's still sitting around the same area. Where's your silver? Same thing. Okay, come off a little bit. And then, oh, get me a Bitcoin. Same sort of thing as gold. And then oil, still sitting there.
Yeah, pushed down a bit today, but it's
Yeah.
like everything else.
The frustrating part, Darren, and trading.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just a
Okay,
bit of a
let's
phase
come
I'm
up.
going through here of a bit of a waiting game.
Well, Coco's broken this channel. It's now gone down. So break the chocolate out. All right, then, gentlemen. I'll be here just before market. Well, a little bit before market opens. Let's see what happens at the end of this week. I'll message you, Tom, on that. What was it? Your AUD, wasn't it? Your AUD. We'll see what happens there. That's one of them. What was the other one? Oh, no, GA. That GA. Well, still. It's well, the end of New York market anyway. We'll see. All right. No worries. Take it easy, gentlemen.
See you
And I'll
Sunday.
see you. Yeah, nearly at the start.